Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to show you the Echo Park card kit, and this is actually the card kit for February. However, in February I was crafting Valentine, and then in March I've been crafting Easter, but I still wanted to get to this card kit because it's perfect for spring. So for this kit, you get the 6x6 Echo Park paper pad, You Are My Sunshine, and we'll go through this and I'll show you the papers. You get the stamp set. This is 14 clear stamps. Are You the Sun Because You Make My Day, Sending a Little Sunshine to Brighten Up Your Day. There's some flowers, and just a thought, you could use a little sunshine today. You Make My Heart Shine Brighter Than the Sun. Love This Life, and there's suns and leaves and flowers and clouds, and it's really a fun stamp set. I love the Echo Park clear stamp sets. They're great quality. You do get some card blanks in this kit, and then you also get the ephemera pack. In this ephemera pack, there are 34 die cuts, and it's all about the sunshine theme, and we'll take those out and take a closer look, and you'll see them on my projects. Let's get into the paper pad. Okay, so for the paper pad, this is the You Are My Sunshine 6x6 paper pad. You get 24 double-sided papers. It's 65-pound cardstock, and it's designed by Lori Whitlock. So I just love her paper collections, and what I've done is I've taken one of each out of the pad so that we could take a look, and I'll show you both sides. So here's the first one. Here are the first set of cut-aparts, and they are Shine, Lovely, Happy, Kind, and then Be the Sunshine. I think that's really cute. I like to use these for to add them to my card fronts. These that have a blank in the center are very fun to use that stamp set and stamp a sentiment there in the middle and then add that to the front of your card. Here's the back, and it's all these different sunshines in bright, fun colors. And this is a perfect set for spring and summer. Look at the little flowers here. They're just gorgeous. And this is like a butter yellow with a little deeper tone. It's kind of a tone on tone. And then here, of course, is lots of sunshines. And again, in the different colors. I think that's so fun. And here's the back. This is more of an orange tone. It's difficult to pick up in the camera, but it does have a little flower design there. I hope you can see that better now. A little flower pattern. Here's the next set of cut-aparts. Happiness lives inside the smallest moments. You are my sunshine. And this little cute bird on the branch I think is so fun. And he's like a butter yellow color. And there is sunshine in my soul today. And then here is the back side of that. It's kind of a pink, and it's got little hearts. Hopefully that'll pick up on the camera. Now here's one of my favorites. Look at these daisies on the soft blue background. And then again, here is that sort of goldenrod, a little bit of orange and yellow. This is another pattern that's really fun with the rainbows and the suns. Super cute. There's little clouds in there that coordinate so nicely with the stamp set. And this is a green pattern with little flowers. The next set of cut-aparts, Create Your Own Sunshine, Love This Life, Rise and Shine, Nothing But Blue Skies and Sunshine. I think that's really a fun cut-apart as well. And the cut-aparts are great to use on tags, on bookmarks, on memory Dex cards. You can tuck them into journals. A lot of different ways to use the cut-aparts if you don't want to use them on your card fronts. And I love this flower pattern. This is beautiful. Here's the back. It's a green with little pattern, very, very petite pattern on the back of that. And again, here are sunshines and hearts. I think this is such a cute one as well. And then a beautiful bright yellow with little dots. And here is the last set of cut-aparts, Sending a Little Sunshine Your Way with that really cute bird. Again, this oval is perfect for stamping in. Even taking one of the sentiments out of your stash and just stamping on that would be great as well. I love these borders for many slimline cards. They're perfect for that, or even adding to the inside of your card. And then this one is a soft pink. And here's the last page. Again, it's the yellow with the suns, and then this soft blue, and it's like little raindrops on that one. So that's a look at the paper pad that's included, You Are My Sunshine by Echo Park and Lori Whitlock. So here is everything that is included in the ephemera pack. Again, you get 34 pieces. What I like about this is that there's a lot of sentiments. So that makes creating the front of your card very easy to do. Sunshine to brighten your day. Let the sunshine in. You are my sunshine. Sunshine makes me happy. These are fun to incorporate for birthday cards, thank you cards, just a note cards, thinking of you. I love that they also include little banners. Those are very fun accents for cards. Even this little circle, it'd be cute to stamp maybe a little thank you on the inside of that, and maybe punch a hole, add a little twine, and that can be a little embellishment to add to the front of your card. Or if you just want to tuck that in Happy Mail, of course, the sun is just adorable. Here's another one with a blank center that you could stamp something in. But again, there's a lot of little frames that add interest. So I always like the Echo Park ephemera packs. I think they include enough pieces where you can really create a good card base if you're designing cards. But they're also fun for other things like tags or memory decks or even ATC. Okay, so here's the first card I created. Now this is one of the strips from the paper pad that had the two different designs on it, and I've just layered that there. I brought in some paper from my stash in a soft baby blue and pink, and then this is one of the cut-aparts that was blank in the center. So I took the stamp set and I stamped out the You Make My Heart Shine Brighter Than the Sun with the VersaFine sepia brown ink. I also stamped the sun up here and added a little sequin to that and a few enamel dots from Crafter's Companion. Here's the inside, and I just added another little piece of that flower paper, and I did round the corners here with my corner chomper. So that's my first card. Very clean and simple, and a flat card, so easy for mailing. Now for my next card, I used the paper, the daisy paper, which I think is really one of the prettier papers in that paper pad. The blue background with the daisies and the yellow centers. This is one of the cut-aparts with the little bird on it I thought was super cute. And this is from the ephemera pack, A Sunny Hello. And I've added some enamel dots there. Those are from Pink and Maine. And then I thought it looked a little blank on the bottom here, so I brought in some flowers from my stash. They had a white center and white flowers, and then I just took my one of my Spectrum Noir alcohol markers and just colored the inside yellow so that would coordinate. Now on the inside I stamped just thought you could use a little sunshine today, and I stamped that out. That was from the stamp set, again with the onyx black ink from VersaFine, and then I did some paper layering here for a little bit more to tie it in with the front of the card. So that is the second one. For my next card, I used some paper from my stash for the first layering piece. That's sort of like a periwinkle blue, and then I added that a layer of the paper with the sunshine and rainbows on it. Now, this was one of the pieces in the ephemera pack that had something on the inside. It's like a frame. You can pop out the inside, or you could use the whole thing as an embellishment. I popped out the inside. I made a flat shaker, and I used these gold sequins. And then this is a piece of the ephemera that says, Sprinkle Sunshine Everywhere. And on the inside, this is another stamp from that stamp set, Love This Life. So I thought that was super cute and bright and cheery. Again, you can see from these cards that they really lend themselves to that pastel look, really soft, pretty spring look. So again, I added a blue layering piece here on the bottom, and then some pink, and then this really pretty sunshine paper with the clouds and the hearts. This is one of the ephemera pieces, that sun which sticking out here. Again, here's another one that was blank in the center. And I just took a stamp from my stash that says, "Wishing you a day wrapped in happiness." And then I stamped "Happy Birthday" on the inside with another piece of the blue paper. And the next card has a lavender layering piece, then a bright green, then a piece of the pattern paper, and that has the little yellow and yellow little suns on it. I also added a layering piece of the blue with like the little raindrops. This is one of the cut aparts, sending a little sunshine your way to brighten your day with the cute little bird. Then I've added some enamel dots from Pink and Maine. And here's a look at the inside. Just a thought you could use a little sunshine today. I think that's super cute. Here I've added the yellow layering piece with that pretty lavender. And here's my final card. This one is probably my favorite, just because I think the yellow and that periwinkle really pop, and then the lavender here. So a yellow layering piece, that periwinkle. Here's the pattern paper with the sunshine and the little hearts in different colors. Then I've added a purple piece here to kind of ground that. A few cutouts, die cuts. These are from my stash, the white and the yellow. And then I've popped up the ephemera piece that says, "You have a heart full of sunshine and kindness," with the big sunshine at the top. The inside says, "Thank you." So all in all, I created 6 A2 size cards using the Echo Park You Are My Sunshine. This is a very fun card kit. I really enjoyed crafting with it. I have plenty of paper and ephemera left over, so I can make a lot more projects. That's what I really love about the card kits. I also have the stamp set that I can use on other projects as well. So the card kits are a great value. If you're new to card making, a card kit is always the way to go, because with the supplies that you get, you can always make a lot more than just the initial few cards that you think you might make. I want to thank you so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, I hope you'll consider hitting that subscribe button. Ring the bell notification so you're notified every time I upload a new video. I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.